Starting at forward, a 6'4" sophomore, number 10, Jonathan Holderby. And at guard, a 6' senior, number 15, Jonathan Rinker. The Warriors are coached by Mr. Ezra Drumheller. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Cougars from Kuyper College. Starting at guard, a 6'1" freshman, number 2, Caven Medley. At another guard, a 5'10" junior, number 10, Terrence Murphy. Starting at guard, a 6' sophomore, number 13, Omari Peak. At another guard, a 6' junior, number 30, Matt Ritter. And at forward, a 6'7" sophomore, number 32, Ryan Patterson. The Cougars are coached by Mr. J. Mike Hurd.
All right, welcome to our fifth place game today for our SBC NIT tournament. I'm Adam Reyes along with Tom Murray calling the game for you guys today. So thank you for joining us. Tom, what do you see here? Fifth place game. We got Appalachian against Kuyper JV.
Yeah, they're pretty evenly matched, Adam. It's been a great tournament so far. And we are off 6'7", number 32. Gets the tip for the Cougars, Ryan Patterson.
I'm going to look really early for that right there, number 32. I mean, look at that size difference. I mean, you're looking at,
How do you not post them up?
5 inches. I don't know. What do you think, 100 pounds difference? Maybe?
Yeah.
I mean, just give it to the guy, right? And see what he can do inside. I think he's a lefty maybe in there inside too. So we'll see. And then now you see the Appalachian speed though, right? Where maybe they can make that advantage, that five quick guys up the court. Maybe you can keep 32 back behind you. So it'll be interesting to see that 5-guard offense, that quick offense versus the post man inside.
Yeah, I think I saw Appalachian play, and they're pretty good from the outside in terms of shooting.
Yep.
So I think you're going to see a lot of that.
Yeah. And you seem like you'd be an old school basketball guy, Tom. Well, you want to see 32 score, 24 points, 14 rebounds today.
Is that
fair? Yeah, you like that. Little Charles Barkley basketball. So we'll see what happens here.
The round mound of rebound. He kind of looks like that. But you know what? He was good in the
He's
post.
a good athlete. He's a good athlete. He's got some great footwork.
He got a little he got in some trouble against us.
Careful there.
He teed him up.
Did he? Yeah,
right out of the gate.
That can be pretty quick.
That is number 3, Carlos Farena. Lack of discipline early on.
Be careful. That's kind of one of those ones that you always you learn that at an early age, right? 8, 9, 10, where your coach is saying, don't ever pound the ball. You can't just slam the ball on the floor, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't know if we can see that again after this free throw.
Yeah.
Number 10, Terrence Murphy's going to take it for the Cougars.
Yeah, that's tough. And you're just. You're upset about the play, but you just got to be able to control
that was a
that.
replay. Showed it again. I mean, that ball bounced above the top of the
back.
Right.
It wasn't just. It was way up there.
It was a little frustration.
Unless maybe it was, you're a hockey guy, Tom. Maybe that was just like a light my team on fire kind of play. Like, hey, you know what? We're coming into play. We're not messing around here, boys. I'm here to play.
Yeah, not a minute, 10 seconds into the game, though. Right?
That's fair.
You might want to drop the mitts, 10 minutes into the game and you're losing by
not this early.
17.
Okay,
a little early.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. A little early.
Oh, my.
There's a saying in hockey, you want to go or are your gloves glued on?
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
So number 2, after the technical.
I was going to say, basketball definitely was not glued down that time. So
Caven Medley
made 1 of 2, right? Made the first one, missed the second one. Appalachian does have to be careful here because I think Kuyper is the stronger team. So if you go too far behind too early, you're going to be a lot of trouble. So you don't want to go too far behind. Trying to get a bucket here, a little drive.
Correct.
I think that was 15. Rinker trying to pull that one in.
Matt Ritter brings it up.
And a good stop there. So a contested shot. You're going to need Kuyper to miss some shots today. You're going to need to make some shots for Appalachian.
Riley Reinhardt walks down the lane.
That was a good drive.
Yeah, you got to make those layups, though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, when you're the underdog, those are the kind of buckets you have to put in, right? Good contested layup there, but got the rebound. Omari Peak with that offensive rebound, pulling
Patterson
it out. Gives
gets
it
inside.
To go. Yep, nice play.
Jumps out to a big 7-zip lead to start the game.
And some pressure, too, some full-court pressure. Appalachian doesn't seem too comfortable with that.
Number
They
10
do get a
for
nice
3.
clean shot off. Number 10.
Jonathan Holderby can't get it to go. If you're just joining us, we are in one of the most popular tourist destinations in the United States, Lake Zurich, Illinois, on the Eagles Sports Network.
I would agree with that.
Glad you're here.
That one's off the mark
Peak,
there.
yeah, Peak
For
can't get that one to go.
Corner 3.
There's no puns coming on the Peak.
No. I mean, no, nothing yet at least. I mean, we might need that later on, though.
Good
Little fast break.
anticipation
Good
by
play.
Ritter,
Good
and
play.
then back the other way. This ball, this turnovers, 3 in one
really
possession.
sloppy game. You kind of expect that maybe, 12 o'clock, fifth place game, right? You're just not quite up for it. You're hoping to get a little bit farther along if you're either one of these teams, especially Kuyper. Kuyper came, decently close to being farther along there. So a little bit of letdown maybe, but this is kind of where I think this is great, a character check a little bit, right? Like, what do you do when things aren't turning out well and you're in a fifth place game? Do you have that gutsy play, right? And pull it out, and could you still care about the game, right? So
last year we were in Knoxville, Tennessee area. Crown was hosting, and our Eagles were in the semifinals, went into overtime.
Okay.
We lost, and they were, the guys were crushed.
Yep.
And so they really weren't up for it, to your point about the fifth place game at noon. They really weren't up for it emotionally, probably as much as they should have been for that last third, fourth place game.
Sure.
When you drop a heartbreaker like that.
Trying to see that call on that last one. I was trying to figure out what that foul was because I thought it was a clean rebound, offensive rebound.
I didn't see it was down in that corner.
Yeah. So I wonder if it was off the ball. It looks like maybe an off the ball call there.
So was there a moral to this story, Tom? Yes, there was, Adam. Thank you for your patience. Kuyper kind of had an emotional loss to us last night, right? And they felt like they might have won the game and they were in it the whole way, and it was back and forth. So sometimes that happens, right? You kind of get a letdown on the energy side.
Yeah, for sure.
Doesn't look like it this morning, though.
Yeah.
Oh, what a pass!
Yeah, nice seal. Again, that's the matchup you got to watch for on the half court side. Is Patterson down low?
Steals
and then
it.
Really you got to take care of that ball
Peak
much
with
better.
An air ball after the steal. Number 2, kind of a Kevin Medley. You can't take that foul under the other team's basket like that. That's just We're going to see the replay here.
Yeah, watch that. The half court set. Patterson's going to be a tough match, but I think Appalachian has to figure out a way to be able to get that rebound, that defensive rebound, push it up the floor, and leave Patterson behind a little bit.
3 ball.
They were looking at that sideline, hoping that he was going to be called out of bounds, but still not a first bucket for Appalachian. They need to get something to fall soon. And you can't give up offensive boards if you are the underdog. Great move.
Can't get it to go, though.
Great play.
Number 4
Pushing
driving
up
the lane. Yeah, he gets a foul.
That's Reinhardt again. He's had a couple of those drives. He's got a decent drive.
Yeah, he does. There. He's big and he's lengthy.
And we're looking at that replay now as he comes through.
Yeah, he did that he wanted a Euro step, but he just kept the continuation. But I
like that drive.
I do too.
When your shot outside's not falling, you got to go inside, I think, right?
There's the first point of the game for the Warriors.
And if you're Appalachian, that's fine with you, right? Get some buckets at the free throw line. That's totally fine. It's a great way to do it.
He
needed that one, though, too. Great offensive board
on that. That's a 3 ball.
Nice
it goes
play.
Down.
So
all of a sudden,
Wagner with the bucket.
9-zip. Now it's 9-4.
Elijah Rader playing some
game.
good minutes out there. Jumping in there pretty early for Appalachian after
Peak,
that
trying to drive.
Foul, I think.
Answer, but he can't get it to go. Farina back in the game after.
Yep. Probably just needed a minute or two just to cool off a little bit. Coach is just trying to make sure he knows what we need you to do out there. Tough call there on that travel. I didn't see that.
I didn't either. I'm with you on that one. We could save that one for later.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what.
Yeah. Maybe just a tad bit early on the move. And now some pressure from Appalachian. I kind of like this from them. Again, with that smaller, quicker team that they have on the floor.
Kuyper's got a little advantage. Like last year, they had 3 JV teams. They winnowed it down to 2 this year.
That was a great bucket.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Number 30, Matt Ritter with that one.
He's pretty good on both sides
Here
of the
comes
ball.
Reinhardt again. He's really
he just blew by him around the corner.
Reinhardt is really going to be key for them, I think. If he can keep him in this game, so far he's really been leading the offense. Besides that 1-3 ball.
If you're just joining us, Appalachian and Kuyper, 5th place game, 5-point game, 11-6, Kuyper. So to finish that other thought, they came down to 2 teams this year, and I'm pretty sure they kind of combined them for the tournament, for the NIT, and won.
Look at this,
It's
Reinhardt.
Go.
Reinhardt with the bucket.
There's the heart and soul of that team. We're going to see it again.
No kidding. Watch this drive. You got the double team, gets a little bit of contact. Not much of a foul there, not much contact,
well,
but he was a great bucket, and probably a little bit of contact for sure. So you definitely sometimes get that call. It's kind of a 50-50 call, right?
Yeah.
You'll get that sometimes. You got to play through it if you don't. So Reinhardt here trying to make it a 3-point play.
All of a sudden, it's a 2-point game.
Mr. Tom Murray and Mr. Adam Reyes. You are joined by Luke Tanny and Kayla Murray in the production booth. We are here if you need any input on anything.
That's great. Yeah, if you guys see anything in the booth, just let us know. Big thank you to Caleb kind of being our production manager here.
Yeah.
And making sure we're all set to go here this afternoon at
First
our
time out of the day.
NIT tournament. So we'll take a timeout along with these guys. We'll come back in a few minutes, or in a few seconds, I should say, and get back to this game for you guys. All right, welcome back. 2-point game here. I'm Adam Reyes along with Tom Murray. Welcome to this Appalachian and Kuyper JV basketball game. And a good game. Good game, Tom.
It is a good game.
Reinhardt, trying to get the lead on that shot.
Yeah, that'd be the first lead of the game.
I like
for
watching
them.
Reinhardt play out here. And you know what's great about driving to the basket? It opens up your 3-ball, too. All of a sudden, they have to collapse inside, and now you can dish it out to one of your guys. And so I like Reinhardt, really playing some good basketball in here. Lost that one.
Here.
I kind of jinxed him there, right? As soon as you say player's doing great, they make a mistake. So that one, a good box out, but just couldn't quite handle the ball. And we're looking at Patterson being on the bench right now.
Oh, nice pass.
So, nice cut, too.
Yeah, no one picked him up.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. Ritter with the steal, 3-ball.
He hit one earlier, I think.
He did.
So couldn't bury that one.
4-point game, Kuyper lead. 24 into the game. Damon Jackson for Kuyper.
Yeah.
Along with number 12, as Garrett Brown has checked in as well.
Having some trouble getting someone open.
Wow. He got
really got bopped there. Yeah. Wow. That was a tough play.
15
tough
is
play
checked
for
in.
12.
Oh, no, Rinker was a starter. My mistake there. Yeah, he kind of blindsided him.
I know, Garrett Brown was on defense, and he got rammed into pretty good.
That looked like Nixon hitting DJ Moore in the Bears-Packers game. Do you remember that?
I don't know if he's trying to check himself out here, maybe. I don't know.
Do you remember that?
I don't remember that one play.
He came across the field and just leveled him. Not quite to that degree.
Yeah, I was going to say, thankfully the basketball game, not quite that level, but.
So my earlier point about a deep bench, combining of the teams, here's why I brought that up, is we're talking about a press, right?
Right.
Press wears you out, right?
Yeah.
It takes a lot of energy to press because you got to run and work both sides of the floor.
Right. Yep.
Appalachian doesn't have a big bench, so it makes it harder for them.
Right.
Where Kuyper could probably press, right, and rotate 3 guys in.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, they did have a day off yesterday. I think both these teams did yesterday, so they're coming in somewhat fresh, but for sure, throughout the game, that's definitely something to watch the second half.
Yep.
Right, those last 10 minutes of the game or so, you really start to see that wear on you. So, and if you're Appalachian, you just look at it and say, you can only play 5 guys at a time. We just got to make sure that we play the whole game, leave it all on the floor. And, they're going to keep that press going. I don't like the press as much when Patterson's sitting, because Kuyper has 5 guys out there who can all handle the ball and are pretty quick. So I think Appalachian, they save it for when Patterson's out there.
Oh, good defense.
Yep, great defense.
Holderby to Reinhardt. Little juke down the lane. Can't get the layup to go.
He loves that right-handed drive, and it's worked a couple times. He's had a couple where he's almost put him down.
Yeah.
Nice three
Just
there
gotta get
by
him to
Dylan
finish,
Walsh
right?
from Kuyper. Yeah, exactly. You got to finish those for sure. Just because you are that underdog, and it seems like that's kind of the only offense that they've been able to generate so far.
5-point game,
else.
12 minutes to go, 15-10, 3.
Is that Wagner for Appalachian there? Number
Yes,
10?
yes.
Yeah,
Dylan Walsh with the ball for
so
Kuyper.
Wagner, I think he hit one earlier already. So
He did.
and that wasn't a bad shot either. It almost went down. Although you want him a little bit more open, I think, right? If you can get a drive and a dish to Wagner, I think that's what you want. Right here, I thought maybe that one he would dish it out, but didn't do it. Knocked away by Wagner. And Peak comes in.
No, uncontested.
Scores it, yeah. Yeah, too easy, right? Too easy for if you're Appalachian.
So,
Nice
pass.
Great play.
Back to a 5-point game, 17-12.
Farina finds him down low. Great cut there, yep. Yeah, they're still hanging around. That's what you want. If you're Appalachian, you're fine with a 5-point game like this. Just hang around and, see if you can make a push at some point, get a couple buckets, get a couple of those Reinhardt drives to fall, and then find some three-point shooting too. That was a strange play. He kind of worked his way in nice and slow.
He did a lot of that last night. He's looking for the foul. And I would tell any young basketball player, and there's nothing wrong with Murphy's drive, but you got one or two kind of approaches. I would always say, look to make the shot.
He was looking for looking for the cut.
Don't look for the foul.
Yeah,
look to make it. If you get an and one, wonderful, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's so important because if you're playing for that foul, you're stopped playing, right? And now you're just hoping that the ref is on your side.
And he's
and the ref's
watching
not on your side.
Too,
it's
right?
a 50-50.
Yeah.
So you have to keep playing, play through the contact. And every game's different too with any sport, but I think especially basketball, right? It can turn into a very physical game or it can turn into a ticky-tack game. You just got to be ready for anything. So you absolutely have to learn how to play different styles of basketball depending on who's reffing the game and what kind of game it is and what team you're playing. And here he goes, jump shot, great play there.
Maybe stay out there.
Yeah, yep. Murphy, he's like, okay, you didn't like the drive, I'll give you something else to talk about up there.
Here's a replay.
Great shot.
He's way behind the arc, too.
He's got some space, yep. That helps a lot when you can hit that, bury that deep three, because it gives you that extra foot or two for that defender to have to climb out there and get you. And that makes a big difference when you're a shooter. So,
Appalachian with the timeout.
We'll be right back. Needed it. 8-point game, 10 minutes left, about 10 minutes left in this first half. So, talking it up here, trying to figure out a way to keep themselves in the game. See Coach over there. I don't know if he's talking defense right now or offense. What would you do if you're Appalachian? Anything stand out to you? What you can do differently, either defense or offense?
I think I would probably. You're kind of leaning on Reinhardt.
Right.
I would try to figure out a way to scheme him open.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And spread out the floor to give him a little space.
Yeah.
On the drive, because his problem, the challenge he's had so far, is it's crowded.
Yep.
Right
sure.
down low.
Yeah.
Move everybody to the outside.
Mm-hmm. And then if they stay inside, then you can maybe dish it out to someone.
Exactly.
Right?
Kick it back for the three.
Oh, almost lost it there. Good attack. Number 2, Andrew Johnson there.
Andrew Johnson was in the 3-point competition last night.
Okay. How did he fare? I can't recall exactly.
He didn't make it to the semifinals.
Okay.
But he made
decent showing.
Yeah, he made a bunch of threes.
Yeah.
We traveled to Appalachian last year for an away game.
Yeah.
Beautiful country.
Yeah.
Almost heaven.
Yeah.
West Virginia.
Are we gonna play that on the
dead jokes? Here we go. It was pretty though.
Yeah.
A lot of hills and mountains, little mountains.
Yeah, we're actually planning on going there on vacation this summer to New River Gorge. the newest national park.
We saw the bridge.
So, did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Didn't they used to like bungee jump? Or,
I think they did. They might still do that actually. I bet that's still a thing. So, some of those West Virginia guys, those guys got to be, they're
I did
they're
it.
crazy.
I did it once.
Have you? Yeah.
In Edmonton, Canada, they have a mall like the Mall of America.
Yeah.
I will not skydive. You couldn't pay me $1 million to jump out of a plane. But I'm like, people are like, you're crazy, but you bungee jump.
Okay. Yeah.
It was the most exhilarating thing of my life.
I don't think I could do that.
Now that gorge though, isn't that like? It's some crazy. He knocks down the and one.
Yep.
I'm sorry. That was two shots. That's the first side.
I wasn't sure because he was started backing away too, so I wasn't sure on that one. And I don't know if I have a 13 on my roster here for Appalachian, so I would call out his name for you guys. But
I have it, Elijah
okay.
Rader.
Okay, great. Okay, is that Rader? Okay, great. All right, cool. So, okay, that's funny because I have Rader down as a 30, so that's all right. It's a little bit of a misprint
Rader
there.
and Ritter is 30 on Kuyper.
Okay. Kuyper's had several by the basket that they've missed.
Yeah.
And that's keeping Appalachian around here, too, because you make a few of those shots, this is a 15, 16-point game, right?
Yeah.
So some of that's good defense, but some of that's just missed opportunity for them, too. So.
The other mental mistake is that's the 8th team foul, and there's still 9.5 minutes to go.
It's crazy. I didn't even realize that. I mean, now that you say that, there were a lot of fouls called, but I didn't realize they're already at 8. So if you're the Warriors, that's a huge advantage, right? You want to be living at the free throw line the next 9 minutes. So
and they're making the free throws.
Yes, they are.
I think they've only missed one in
to
the
their
game.
credit. That's a huge part of the game, right? I mean, to their credit, they're doing a good job with the free throws. So timeout called there.
Coach J. Mike is going to take a timeout.
We got a 30-second timeout, it looks like. So, and Johnson still has one more free throw, I think, to put down. And our production staff, you guys have a good replay you can throw up for us. If you have something over there, you can throw that on for us. We can look at that. And sometimes they grab these
Caleb
plays
and Luke
for us.
and
exactly. Yep. Caleb and Luke. So appreciate that. So Caleb Murray, so Tom's son back there in the production crew for us. So,
I know that guy.
You got the pen.
Which one?
That was a great little. So that one here.
Let's see that again if we could, guys.
That was a great drive and just a cut to the basket. So goes left hand past his defender, and that's where I'm not sure why the Warriors are playing him so far out. I would play a little bit farther in. You have the shot clock. You don't have to guard him out there.
Right.
So I would just play a little bit more, pick him up at the perimeter at the 3-point arc, but don't be all the way out there to half court, get blown past, and then an easy bucket. So I think Appalachian just has to play a little bit more conservative on defense.
Agreed. So we've got William Isabel. I'm sorry, I apologize. Amari
left
Parnell
the guy wide open in the
and
corner.
DeAndre Mathis.
Oh, he makes them pay.
And that's Parnell with the 3.
Parnell. Yeah, there was a little mismatch or miscommunication, I think, on who has who. And Parnell with a good defense, too. How many times do you see, Tom, this is probably maybe transfer over to hockey, too. How many times do you see a guy make a good play on defense or offense, and it switches to the other side, too? That momentum carries through, right?
Baseball, too, right? You make a great catch in the outfield, you're the first guy to come up in the next
Absolutely,
inning.
Yeah, it's
and
huge.
you get a hit.
So, if your offensive game's not working,
what a save.
Keep working on defense.
Yes.
It sometimes transfers over, and even if it doesn't, then you're still doing your part for your team, but a lot of times it transfers over.
He's got to get some help here.
Oh, man, just that passing is really hurting them, and they're trying to figure out how to be able to play through that. All those passes are getting contested, so you got to figure out a way to have someone cut back behind them.
And you got 2 Appalachian guys standing.
Yes. Yep. Way on the other side of the
100
court.
yards away.
Right.
Obviously, I'm being facetious.
Yeah.
Help them out.
Right. Yeah, you just need some more help there in that corner. You're trapped in that corner already. Yeah, that turnover battle, it's going to be key. It's going to be huge. So far, it's definitely in Kuyper's favor.
Medley brings the ball up. Going to drive with that Euro step. Can't get it.
Another layup in there. This one, an offensive rebound. William Isabel puts that one in for Kuyper. Awkward looking play.
14, Keenan Zuloff into the game. He's looking for, back to what I said earlier, right? You're looking for the foul.
Well, and that's where
you got to look for make the layup.
The left-handed layup there would have been helpful. I think he had to go right hand at the end. So if you can try and work on that left-handed layup, again, for our young basketball viewers out there, right, being able to go with both hands up, either hand up is really important around the rim. Especially when you get to this level, college level, you got to be able to protect that ball. And just keep playing till the whistle blows, too, because he had a chance to get offensive rebounds. Reinhardt.
Got the call.
This guy, worried about the nose there. Hopefully no bloody nose.
But he's got a teammate who's keeping 32
Patterson
under the
love that
basket.
Little twist there. Did you see that? He drives right, and then he kind of gets cut off. And,
you got that, guys, or not?
It's okay. We can see this free throw first. But that was a great play. He drove right.
Here it is,
spins
Adam.
around. So you see him coming here. That defender cuts him off.
Stop it right there.
Rotates around. And there's no help side either, right?
Right.
From 32. So great play there, Reinhardt. And again, just live at the free throw line. If you're Appalachian, that's the easiest shot you're getting right now. So just keep driving, get that contact, and go. I mean, you got to make them though too, right? You got to keep making them. Did he make both of them just now? I think he did.
He did.
Yeah.
Biggest lead of the game though for Kuyper, 29-19.
Patterson back in.
Little
Reinhardt with a defensive rebound.
That's a foul, I thought.
That's
Save
tough.
that one, guys.
That's a tough,
He's hurt, too.
Tough non-call.
Let's look at that real quick, if you got it,
man.
while we're here. Because Reinhardt's hurt.
Yeah, that one hurts in a couple different ways, right? Because you kind of needed
right
that possession.
Here. Yeah, there was contact.
Yeah. Again, to what you were saying earlier, just got to keep playing through it because sometimes they don't always call those. Well, hopefully he's okay. He's over there in a lot of pain, so hopefully he'll be okay in a few minutes here. Just has to maybe walk it off. We'll see what happens. And if you're Appalachian, you got to keep fighting. Your best player's not in the court, but you got to keep playing. And you got to try and keep yourself in the ball game, and that's a great play right there. You get a foul, now you get to the free throw line. You give your guy a couple extra seconds over there, try and walk it off, and try and get a couple points right here.
Reinhardt's still trying to walk it off. Looks like Pastor John Fontana.
And if you're Wagner's
our former paramedic, who's a medic for one of the tournament medics, is going to go and attend to Reinhardt.
He's definitely walking around over there, so that's a good sign, right? That he's able to put some weight on it. So hopefully, in a couple minutes he can come back in the game. Wagner is with some a couple big free throws and trying to play some defense on Patterson inside. Just not a lot you can do there.
Well, you got to help.
You're right. Put some more bodies in there, right? He can't do that alone. I don't like that spot for him. He's been caught there a couple times. Johnson, hung up on that corner. You already have a defender. You have two defenders already, the sideline and the half-court line.
Yep.
And then you put two more bodies there. He's in a box.
And you can't throw a beach ball pass.
Yes, exactly.
It's just going to get picked off every time.
So you got to figure out a way to maybe not have a guy there. I don't really like that spot for him. It's been a couple different plays like that where he's stuck there and nobody to pass to. Here's Johnson looking for someone besides Reinhardt. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Look at this foul. And look at this. 10 fouls. Still 7 minutes left.
But wait,
oh, wow.
Oh, he called an offensive.
I'm surprised. Interesting. We'll have to go back and look
Save
at
that one, guys.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about that.
All right, here we go. Kuyper
we'll get that one later.
Pulling up. Not a lot of contesting, though, from the Warriors.
He's getting away with a little bit of an elbow.
Yeah, I like
the
30. The 30's got to be down there. Stay down there. The offensive rebounds. Another one for number 0. Isabel, he's playing some good minutes in there. He's got a couple big offensive boards and putbacks.
Coach Ezra is pretty upset. He wanted a call there.
Yeah,
great
play there. Yeah, Wagner's a good player. So trying to get back on defense here. Deep 3. That would be a dagger right there at this point. Oh, man, you got to put bodies on these guys. You hate to see that. A coach hates to see that kind of rebounding. You've got to put bodies on these guys. You've got to find a way to box them out.
Here we go again.
Here comes Wagner. Good take. Couldn't finish that one, though. Good defense there. I thought Wagner would be back in the picture there for a little bit quicker to help out with that defense because that ball was loose for a second, but couldn't really do anything with it.
That's a nice runner down the lane.
Yep.
Got the floater to go.
Parnell. And now Appalachian just looks out of sorts. Yeah, your best guy on the bench. You're just hoping for calls now. So
I might agree with 10 on that one.
Yeah, that one looked like it had some contact for sure. Oh man. Yeah, definitely running out of juice if you're the Warriors. You're looking over there at the bench.
Back to
Reinhardt,
the short bench.
trying to figure out, when you can get him back in. Not a whole lot of offensive continuity, right? It's pretty much been one play. It's called Reinhardt or Wagner drives the rim. That's pretty much the offense.
That was a good pass.
You got to figure out. Oh man!
And
how long was that up there?
And they're getting the breaks still.
Yeah, the circus shot there.
Nice pass. Up. Patterson got a hand on it. A little too long. That looked like a Caleb Williams pass. Just kind of overthrew him.
Yeah, yep. And too deep.
If you're just joining us, we have the 5th place game in the NIT tournament. Kuyper College out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Appalachian Bible College from Mount Hope, West Virginia. Biggest lead of the game, 41-23.
Josiah Anderson just checked in for the Warriors too. Just trying to get maybe a little bit of life from the bench. Like you said, not quite as deep a bench as Kuyper's. And you mentioned that earlier, and I think that is playing into a huge part, especially when you have Reinhardt out with an injury. So you got a lot going on here if you're Appalachian. And you're just running out of space here. This game's going to get away from you real quick here. Fadeaway shot, not a bad shot there.
It wasn't a bad shot. Just can't get it to fall.
I think they've got a couple guys on the floor right now who aren't usually in the game. So this is going to be, you might want to pull this out here for a second. Just regroup and try and set something up. It's going to be kind of full on Johnson and Wagner probably to try and make something happen. I'd love to get, to your point, I don't know if I want 30 in the post there. Well, maybe not. Maybe he can do something.
That was my point earlier when Reinhardt was driving. He's just standing under the basket. Basically, you're drawing Patterson in as a second defender.
Exactly. Just get 30
clear out.
Right? Yep. Just get over in the corner. Hopefully he can hit a 3 for you. And you're going to try and get that big guy to come out and guard him, right?
Correct.
So, because he's not posting up down there, and even when he does post up, I don't think he can take Patterson to the basket. We just kind of saw the result of that. He just has so much height over him. So try and clear that. And give your drivers more room.
Exactly.
More space. Looks like Reinhardt might be trying to get back. I'm not sure. Looks like coach is talking to him, trying to get him maybe back in the game.
Elijah Rader checked in. Holderby needs a break.
Oh, surprised no call there. A little bit of that forearm going out.
Well, and again, if he's posting you up, you gotta get somebody down low to help.
You need a couple guys on him for sure.
Somebody's got to go for the steal. It's kind of a kick, I thought.
I couldn't tell what happened there. Nope. I think the call on the baseline. It's going to stay with the Warriors. They seem pretty confident. Reinhardt does come back in right here and checks in for Anderson, Josiah Anderson.
45-23, 3:25 to go in the first half.
Johnson to Reinhardt.
See, here's what I'm talking about. That's a good pass.
Nice pass, yeah. So that's what you want, right? If you get the double for Reinhardt, then you can find an extra guy.
That's right. Somebody's open.
Yeah.
Murphy drains the three.
Problem is
There's an answer.
You got a 23-point lead here now, right? So those few minutes that Reinhardt was out, that pretty much sinks him, I think, for the game. Unfortunately.
Yeah, they needed him every minute.
Unfortunately, yes. So, but who knows? Warriors trying
it's
to close the gap a little bit.
Right? If you're a Appalachian optimist,
great
now
shot.
we're down to 10, right?
Yeah.
You stop on D.
Yeah.
If you get to the locker room and it's single digits, I would find a lot of encouragement.
Oh yeah,
you
have to try and battle to try and get within 15, I think, right?
See, here's
15,
where you got to help.
14. Yeah.
Somebody's got to help
just
him.
Stay there, right? Although
and if
Murphy's
he makes
hit a
that,
couple already.
Pete drops that, then good for them.
Well, that's the shot you want them taking.
Right.
You don't want the shot from 2 feet away from the 6'7" guy, right? Johnson thought about that one. Reinhardt instead.
That's a 3.
Trying to backboard that guy down. And
In
instead it turns to
hockey,
2
you call that
points.
cherry picking.
Yep. Oh, you call
Ritter.
it that in basketball too, but you don't often see it in basketball, right? So.
Not when you're up by.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean that's where you can afford to do it, though. It's like, we lose a point. Who cares?
True.
But if I can sneak away, it's fine too. Reinhardt trying to will his team back into this game,
They're
but
just not falling.
it's not falling, and he's up against a lot. Good open look, and Ritter puts that one down for Kuyper. I think he scored the last couple baskets for them. Got the cherry pick layup, and then that one, an open jump shot.
Starting to run away with it.
Yeah.
Just a second ago, it was a 10-point lead. That's a good
Oh,
move.
nice play. Number 13, Appalachian. I think that's that Raider. Is that right?
52-30.
Oh, they got a call.
Gets the call.
They got a
gets
call. They've
the
been waiting for that
charge.
call for a while, I think. So, and you don't get to shoot the free throws on the offensive foul. And that one goes against number 30.
I thought it
number
was Murphy,
10.
10.
Yeah, you're right, Murphy. Yep, number 10, Murphy. His first. So, even with all the team fouls, they've been able to spread them out enough where I don't think any one guy's in trouble. Again, back to that deep bench, right? You're rotating guys in and out. They can all play aggressive. It doesn't really hurt you. Nobody's sitting with 3 or 4 fouls right now. So, you just keep playing strong. You're okay with all your guys having 1 or 2 fouls if you have a 22-point lead. And that's not a shot that 14's usually used to shooting, I don't think. That baseline shot, oh, man.
That's 3. I think on that foul. He's going to get 3 shots.
Ball there.
We'll see it again.
Yeah.
See, wait.
Wagner
Let's
coming
go
back.
back. Take it back, guys. 2 seconds.
He was surprised by the call.
Was he on the
And-
line? Was his foot
and
on?
the shot
Ray?
wasn't.
Is his foot on the line?
Let's see here. We'll take a look. Definitely should be a 2. And close to not being a foul either. I mean, honestly, it looks like mostly ball, but it's hard to tell.
Did they give him 2 or 3?
Usually, if you come over the top like that, it's going to be, yeah, they just give him 2. So, usually when you come from behind like that, go flying over him. If it looks like you touch him at all, you're going to get called for that. So, all right, 20.
You got to look at 11 right now.
45 seconds left. You want to try and do a 2-for-1 here, get a bucket, and then go defense and get one more play. Reinhardt puts
They
that one
listen
in,
to you.
and that's what you want. So now you get the 30-second shot clock. You're going to get the ball back with a few seconds left. Not much time, but enough to at least maybe get a shot off. So try and play some big defense right here. Get a stop.
Murphy
and
down
get
low.
get it down to
Patterson.
below 20. There's that double at least, right? But then he gets his own rebound and almost gets it again. Okay, now you got 16 to work with. Just do a last shot here, and try
get
and
out of
pull
here
within
and
20.
figure out a
exactly.
second half
exactly.
plan.
Yep. Johnson for 3. Not a bad shot.
A little early, but
Yeah, a little early, but he had an open look, so
did he walk?
good jump shot there. Almost tried to pull that one down from Ritter. All right,
That's the end of the half.
End of the half, 53-32. We'll take a break. We'll come back in a few minutes, talk about second half, talk about the Warriors' plan for a second half comeback, right? So
They need one.
Yep, there you go. We'll be back. Thank you for joining us on the
Stay with
Eagles
us. We'll
Sports
see you soon.
Network.
Not yet. When we are back.
All right, welcome back. We are coming out of halftime, 2 minutes left. We are going to look at some stats here with you guys, break down a couple plays here, and we'll start with the stats. And Tom, what jumps out at you on our stat line? Obviously, we got a 21-point lead for Kuyper right now. And anything jump out on the stat sheet for you?
Yeah, shooting percentage. Kuyper shot 48% from 2.
Yep.
To Appalachian's 15.
Yeah, so
similar on the threes.
7 for 20 versus 20 for 42. And part of that is how many turnovers are going on, right? You're getting killed on the turnover stat if you're the Warriors. So you got to clean that up. 12 seems low. I thought it was more than that.
So did I.
It felt like more.
I agree.
So you got to figure out a way to take care of that basketball. If you can't find a way to get that shot off, there's no way you can make shots, right? So you got to get that ball up the floor, protect the ball, and get a good look at the basket.
One of the things that you said early on, if you look at this free throw shooting percentage, Appalachian's got to find, if they have any chance of a comeback here, they got to find a way to get to the line.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, and they have.
They're shooting 80% from the line.
Yeah. So rebounds been pretty even, so they're actually doing a decent job with that, with keeping,
Paul's kind of evened up at the end of the half.
And then the things we had for our replays are just the assists that are going on for Kuyper. So that unselfish play they have going on. We have a couple plays to kind of highlight that for you guys.
Here's a replay.
Some drives to the lane. So here we have, I think, Peak driving, and he
Great
finds.
dish.
I love the eye. Eye's looking left, and then he's able to find that guy going. Freeze right there for a second. Again, same thing. He's driving that baseline, and then as he's coming through, we don't know if we're going here, and then he finds this guy right side of the basket.
That's right.
One more. Well, we're back to the game here. We'll pick it up live, second half. Really looking for some buckets here from Appalachian early on to try and get back in this game. And they start with the ball, so that's good for them.
Reinhardt with the
possession.
ball.
You're going to need some more, I think maybe more balanced scoring, too. If you're Appalachian, you got to find maybe a fourth or fifth guy to get in the mix. So obviously you have Reinhardt with 12 points, and you have Holderby with 7. And some of these guys, we may have gotten mixed up on the names, so we apologize for that. Sometimes that happens with rosters and numbers and all that. So you're going to need another, third or fourth option for Appalachian to be scorers, especially with this deficit. Murphy. And you like that, a contested 3. You talked about that earlier too, right? Double down in the post, make them shoot a contested 3, and then hopefully they're not on fire in the second half and you have a chance to come back.
There you go.
Good shot there. Good shot there for Appalachian. That's going to be Wagner. We talked about Wagner a little bit throughout the first half too.
That was a good stroke. You got to keep finding those open looks.
That's
there,
also
see, now
the
they're
shot
doubling.
you want.
They doubled
That doubles what you want. A little fadeaway jump shot. It's not right by the basket. He's not able to use his whole 6'7" frame on you. Reinhardt buries a 3, and all of a sudden, starting to momentum shifting Appalachian's way. Murphy dribbles all the way down. You got to pick him up earlier than that. Great bucket there for Murphy. There was nobody on him for most of that trip down. So those weak passes are killing him, though.
They are. That's another beach ball.
Those beach balls have to stop for sure.
You got to put some zip on that pass against a team that
and you got to be moving to the ball
fast
too. If you're the receiver of the ball, don't wait for that ball to get to you. You got to be running to that ball.
That's a good point.
That's hurting him.
That's a great point.
Trying to make something happen here. Reinhardt,
step
open
back
look.
3.
He's got a good shot. He knows he can make it. Almost pushed up the offensive board for Wagner, but not quite. And here comes
30.
Ritter, right? Ritter coming up with the ball. Puts it up and buries that 3. That's the nice thing about playing with a huge lead is you can take those shots relaxed. You don't need them, right? You miss them, it's not a huge deal. Whereas for these guys, for the Warriors, you got to be hitting every shot, and everything's just tight, and you got to make it. Good little knockaway there on Kuyper's defense, and go another direction. Peak takes it all the way.
Run away.
Lays it up and in. Johnson up ahead.
There's that beach ball again.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they had to have more than 12 turnovers in that first half because we just saw that over and over again happen, right?
Yeah, we saw 12 in the last 4 minutes.
Maybe we're counting too fast, but yeah, you got to take care of that ball. It's impossible to win without that.
And I think if I'm Appalachian and I go back and I watch this game later, like there's a crisp pass,
And just those shorter passes too. You're not trying to go all the way across the court. And you've talked about that too. Well, if you have too many guys on the opposite end of the floor, then he can't get it over to you. So you got to be making those cuts that make those passes tighter, faster, crisper. And it was a good play, good drive. Just the shot at the end, just not.
There you go.
Not a great look.
And to your point, and that was a great point about coming to the pass. They did it on this drive, right? They were crisp, and they anticipated it, and they went to the ball, as opposed to just standing back.
Yeah.
Waiting for it.
Shot clock violation. And, on that last play, I don't know if we can go back to that. We can go back to that later maybe.
Yeah,
but 15 was open in the corner, right? He was waiting for the ball. He was calling for it, and there was nothing. So
well, and situational awareness. How much time's left on a shot clock when you're inbounding?
If you have an open guy,
right? There's a
nice block there from Reinhardt. I thought he had a pass open up ahead, but didn't feel like he could get it in there.
See,
Reinhardt, great
there
bucket.
We cleared out, right? Farina moved out of his way.
And just somebody's the other end.
Somebody's got to get back, though.
Yeah,
that's the second one in a row.
Yeah.
Breakaway layups.
Kuyper's fresher, they're quicker. I think they're quicker already, but then also add in the deeper bench, and they're just able to run the whole game through. So there's that replay of Reinhardt. He has to work, though, for everything he's doing. This is the difference, right? These easy layups versus the work Reinhardt has to put in to get an open look or to get a look at all. And Peak misses the first one there of the two shots. Got sub coming in for Appalachian here. We got number 14, Zuloff, coming in. So that'll give Holderby a second rest here. They're going to need him back in the game, though. They're going to need some more points from him the second half in order to try and make that comeback. Zuloff buries the second one, too. 61-39, 22-point game. Valiant effort, but couldn't quite get it back in there.
It's like they're going to try and press, Adam.
Yeah. I mean, with this, you got to do something different, I guess, trying to find a way to get the ball. Had his arm draped around Murphy there, so that's going to go against number 3.
So let me ask you a question. I'm not a basketball coach. If you're down 22, it's early in the second half. Are you maybe taking some intentional fouls here to run up the team fouls? Put them at the line later?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so, just because it's going to happen naturally anyways. Maybe you do that a little bit later. You can get those fouls pretty quick later if you need them.
Okay.
So I think you're just trying to play really good defensive sets and really good offensive sets, and that's not happening on either sides of the floor for them. So you just got to try and, with the shot clock, you don't have to do that, right? It's like you're going to get the ball back, but just take your time, score, come back, play defense. But
let's save that one, guys. I'm not sure he walked there.
Yeah, I think he did. I think he was surprised by that guy right behind him. You just watched that? Yeah. They actually just showed it to us, right? Yeah. I think he wasn't ready for that, a white shirt right behind him like that. So I think that one was a little bit, and he got fouled in that one too, but he still just puts it in.
He did get fouled.
To your point, remember, just play through. You're not always thinking that call, so just keep playing. He did a good job of that and made the shot.
Just kind of coughed it up.
Yeah, it's looking really ugly out there real quick. And you're kind of afraid of that when you already have a heavy lead, and then you also have that you're running out of bodies to use.
Right.
And you're up against a more physical team who has size and speed on you. So you have a lot of things against you. And,
first 30-point lead of the game.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I always love the underdog. I'm always looking for ways, like, how can the underdog be able to pull this out, right? But they just have so many things stacked against them on this one. It's going to be tough for them to make any kind of charge back.
Agreed.
So, well, you just keep fighting, right? I mean, that's the point of sports, too, is you learn, sometimes some things in life, you're on the losing end, right? And you're getting beat, and you're getting beat up maybe even. But you keep fighting. You find a way to get better. And some of these guys are going to be back next year. So you're playing a little bit, too, for that. Like, how can we be a better team even next year? Nice little drive there by Murphy. Gets that left-handed layup. He's good around the rim. And he's got a good three-point shot, too. He's kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, he's got good hands.
So, Reinhardt, the heart and soul of the team here, diving on the floor. You love to see that.
Yeah, you do.
32-point game
Still
or not,
hard.
right? Dishes it out to the corner.
That's a three if it goes in.
Nice rebound. This guy's playing big in there. Number 24, Damon Jackson.
73-39.
Oh.
I got away with it.
I don't know how
there.
I got there. I think because it's a 34-point game, you know.
Yes.
So I don't think that usually gets through. So jump shot. He likes that jump shot. He's actually got a decent shot, but that one's not going down. Just out to Reinhardt. I'm surprised he didn't just take the three.
So to your point, I'm looking at Appalachian's roster. They don't have a senior. You have I'm sorry, I apologize. Rinker's a senior. 2 juniors. All the rest of this team is freshmen and sophomores. So, to your point, keep fighting, keep battling, learn, right?
Yeah. I don't think you ever want to waste game time, right? Whether you're up by 30 or down by 30.
That's a great point.
Every minute of game time is useful. And you know, if you're up against a better opponent, you just keep working and keep learning. What can I do against a bigger, better, faster team? And if you can do that, if you can learn that now here, that helps you in a future game, or in this case, probably end of the season. They're probably moving into next year, but it helps your game out. As a coach, too, you're looking at all these players. You're looking at what do they have when we're down by 30? What kind of heart do they have? Are they on the floor? Are they pushing themselves? Are they still, is their head still in the game? So you're taking inventory, too, on these minutes.
I like Coach J. Mike here. Complete 5-man substitution.
Yep.
Big, giant lead.
Yep. Give these guys a chance to play, right?
Yeah, and a class move.
Yep.
Right?
Yep, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, you can beat someone and still let them keep their dignity when they walk out of the gym.
Yep.
Right?
Nice little drive there by Wagner. That was great. And a lot of these guys have played, I think, earlier in the game, even when it was closer, too. So they've got a lot of good athletes on that bench over there. To your point, the double Kuyper JV team today, right? You got the combined forces. So they got a lot of bodies to use up over there, a lot of energy. I love these guys getting able to come in. And a lot of these guys, Zero had some huge buckets in the first half. He had some big offensive boards and putbacks.
Here's what I don't love.
Yeah.
You got a 30-point lead.
Oh,
you don't need to press.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Tom, that's kind of a Tom move, though. I mean, I could see you doing that if you were coaching this game.
I don't know if you could ever. I don't even think I would do that. Not with a 20 points, maybe, right? 30, come on.
I like that guy's game. Number 0. William Isabel.
Yeah, he's a gamer.
We might talk to him at Day Spring Bible College after the game.
It's his second foul in 90 seconds.
Yeah, it was a good play too by the Kuyper defender. Who I love those passes when you can kind of float it up in front of them and they can run to catch up. A little bit of a football move kind of thing, right? Just kind of float it over them. They go catch it and score. So
I think he's played 5 minutes and has 3 fouls.
That's all. Maybe that's what I love about him, right? The aggressiveness. Nice play.
When his mom said, "Get your name on the score sheet," that's not what she was talking about.
You know what? Some of us, that's the only way we get on the score sheet.
I'm in that team picture,
and I don't care. I'll get on there any way I can.
Because if you see me shoot, that's traveling. He got the call.
Ferrena with a nice bucket back there a minute ago for Appalachian. That was a nice little bucket inside. So. I like small guard inside play.
Yeah, me too.
If you can post him up, you get a little bit. He's got some meat to him, right? You can kind of work in there a little bit, get that move that you need and that room, and then put it up over the bigger guy. Always like to see that.
Being that our 2 announcers are under 5'7", I am also in that boat. I completely agree. We love
We're big fans of DeAndre Mathis on Kuyper, right? The 5'7" guy in the trees.
Yep. Isabel's having a game here, man. I don't know what his career high is.
I don't understand.
I'm hoping for some more buckets. Yeah, I know. I get what you're saying.
I get the game time and you need the practice.
It might be the wasted game thing, right? Hey, we're not going to waste any game time. I want these guys to be learning how to be able to press and pressure a team. So
I'm going to.
But I get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying.
Level, you don't really see the mercy rule. Teams play to win.
That's
more of a high school
I mean,
thing.
I'm not. I get it. But you can make a defensive stop and force a turnover.
Luke, what's your opinion?
On the other end of the floor,
on the press? No, on that.
On a press when you're up 35
up
or
by
whatever.
30.
You will never hear Tom Murray say not to play to win, for sure.
Might be a
I didn't say that. But you've seen
it's a huge league.
But you've
right?
seen me lay off when I'm blowing the other team out when I'm
coaching.
coaching.
I'm answering Caleb. I'm saying that you are not at all saying don't play to win.
You're
just saying,
no. Yeah.
with a 30-point lead, right?
Yeah.
So, and I think Caleb's
Winning
right.
and losing builds character.
Yeah. I mean, college level, I think it's okay. You know, if they can beat you down, you have to learn how to stand up. And honestly, if I'm Appalachian's coach, I don't care if they keep doing that. Like, my team has to learn how to handle the
fight
pressure,
through it. Yep.
how to be able to pass the ball better, right? So I don't think either side. I don't think there's any hurt feelings. Keep playing the game. You know, maybe a junior high game, pull them out of there. You know, right? High school girls game, please pull them out. You know, but college men, you know, you got to learn how to tough it out sometimes. Suck it up a little bit, right? And make it happen. Make something happen. Reinhardt trying to make something happen there. Reinhardt's having a good game, doing his best to help out his team. So
Isabel wanted it.
got to figure out a way for
actually.
Appalachian here, how to get the ball up the court. I don't like so many guys so close here. I want someone deep, too. Oh, the ricochet.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, it was a great idea, but unfortunately it paid back on him, right?
Hit himself.
Yep. Is that Wagner there? Throwing it off the opponent. Yeah. On that Appalachian, the press break, I like to see a blue shirt or two farther down the court. They have too many bodies here, and it's just making the whole thing congested. So
yeah, you can't find
we'll take a look at that maybe on exactly. We'll take
on the
a look
release
at that maybe on the next replay. Hit the rim, so keep playing. And it's going to be a travel call. And we got a couple bodies coming in for the Warriors, trying to give them some fresh blood. And they're going to give Reinhardt a chance.
if you're just joining us. 30-point game with 10:55 to go in this fifth place game at the Bible College
so
NIT.
See how many bodies we have here? Why so many? So now you have so many sharks in the water trying to get that ball.
And when they're doubling you, somebody's open.
Yeah,
right?
But the problem is the double is happening because there's so many guys on that half court side. So there might not even be anybody open. Oh, miscue there, but able to pick it up.
12 can handle the ball pretty well for a bigger guy.
Yeah, all these guys can play, right? I mean, that's the thing. It's like, it doesn't mean anything when these subs come in because they can play ball. That guy almost trying to bury that one.
I think our Eagles did a good job in winning. Was that a 5-point game, 79-74 yesterday?
Yeah.
That was a tough team that they beat.
Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, these guys, right? Yeah, Kuyper. They beat Kuyper, right? Yeah. It was a good win. This is a tough team. This is not a bad team at all.
I mean, when you've got 10 guys you can sub in, right? Like 10 guys that can play.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
You don't see
that. I mean, you can
much
see what they're doing to this team right now, right? Like that's. Yeah, it's too bad. We were supposed to have, I think, Coach Fontana on the call today, and it's too bad we don't because I'd love to get his take on this this press break. You know, like how do you do that when they're that aggressive? We got free throws here.
I've seen both theories. You know, one is medium passes, crisp passes,
right,
and the other one is if you got a guy who can really dribble.
Yeah.
I've heard the best way to break a press is to dribble through it.
Yeah.
But you got to be able to handle the ball and protect the ball.
Yeah, they don't. I don't know if
you
they
can dribble
have
through two guys, you can break a press.
Right. I don't know if they have enough ball handling skills to do it that way. Right?
Oh, I don't think they do either. I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. So like, how do you do it pass-wise, right? Because I don't know. Yeah, it's tough. Because they have not figured it out, and it's leading to a turnover factory here, right?
Wait, Caleb's got to.
We got to chime in real quick.
Oh yeah, please do. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but you never really want to break a press by dribbling. In
if
a
you
press,
can
they're going to try and trap you with two guys.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, there is someone absolutely wide open. So Luke and I, former players, him good, me not so much. You always want to cut, find the open space.
I think we're just saying
quick
that
passes.
if you have an all-star point guard,
that's my point.
Right.
Caleb, there are guys who can dribble through two guys.
Most coaches want you to break the press with the pass. Is that true, Caleb?
Absolutely.
Yes. So that's absolutely
all
true.
they will tell you.
That's kind of conventional wisdom. I'm just saying that if you have an all-star point guard, I think Tom's point, if you have an all-star point guard who can dribble through and get past one or two guys, now all of a sudden you got you're running downhill.
Now the floor's wide open.
Exactly.
That's true.
Exactly.
I think unless your name is Daniel Adams, a coach would advise against it.
Right. Oh yeah. No, I'm totally with you. And especially this Appalachian team has nobody like that, so you have to pass through it. So, but the question is, how do you pass through it? Because they haven't found a way yet.
Well, and to your point and to Caleb's point, you got guys standing around waiting for the ball, right? You got to cut to find an open, like it's in football, right? You find the opening in the zone, and you get open.
And I mean, that goes back to your earlier point, is the bench differential, right? Like how many bodies we got versus, and then also, and also athleticism and size. A team can make you look silly and look lazy, right? Because of how good they are and how active they are. And
you get demoralized, so you stand there and you're like,
and not maybe not even that, but just like if they're that much quicker than you, they're getting to every ball faster than you are, so they just make you look lazy. But you're not lazy. It's just they're like they're that much better, that much faster. So, nice defense. I love Reinhardt's active hands.
Yeah, he forced him back.
You cannot tell from that play that it's a 31-point game, and that's what I love, right? Like you should not be able to tell the score based on how you're playing, and I think Reinhardt's doing a great job of that, leading the team that way. I
don't think Peak didn't. He just kind of lost control of the ball for half a second there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, nothing on him. I was saying for Reinhardt that he's still active.
Yeah, he's battling.
He's still battling. Exactly. Yep. And so are they, right? So good steal there. Number 2. I don't think we've seen 2 a lot this game. So
he hasn't shot a ton.
Oh yeah, okay. We saw him earlier. We just haven't seen him in a while.
He's a starter, I think.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Now that we haven't seen the starters in a while,
I don't think he's taken many shots in the game. To your point,
he did have a few points in the first half. It looks like just not much in the second half. So Murphy gives it up.
Yeah, he only took 4 shots in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, they've done a great job. I mean, look at that. And we just had the first half stats. But, I mean, you got shots coming from all different directions. And I love that a balanced team is really hard to stop, because it's not like you can just put on your best defender on that one guy. It's like they all need a best defender, right?
Correct.
So that's a great setup. When you have a team that's playing and you can get points coming from multiple directions, that makes it really a hard team to defend.
That's a
great play there.
A really
Reinhardt.
Good play all the way around the Appalachian.
I haven't really seen that play much at all this game. Like, I wish I would have seen that more. Maybe they've been trying to set that up. Maybe that's where the guy in the post is what he's supposed to be doing. But we haven't seen that play happen very often.
Well, that play doesn't work as well when Patterson.
Yeah, maybe that's the problem. Is in
the middle of the lane.
Yes. Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's probably true. And we got 7 minutes left here in the game, and throwing a 3-point shot up. Can't quite put that one down. 29-point game. If you're Appalachian, you're hoping to try and pull this game within 20, a little bit of a moral victory maybe, kind of battle with them this last few minutes of the game.
I don't have number 33 who just took that shot.
Okay.
On my score. Do you have it?
I have him on the stat sheet as Daniel Jordan. So.
Okay. So Daniel Jordan just checked into the game.
Yeah.
So on my sheet it says 20. He's number 20. So.
Okay. Yeah. I know the numbers.
That's good to know.
I think we were calling different guys the wrong name the first half, so I apologize for that. I think I had Wagner the wrong guy the whole time for Appalachian. So apologize for that first half. We're doing the best we can with our rosters and numbers.
83-54, 6:20 to go.
Reinhardt couldn't put that one down.
Ooh, that was a good
Medley,
block.
good drive. And a better block, though, for Wagner.
He's going to get it back. That's what
I know,
happens,
yeah,
right?
it almost looked that way.
Nice pass.
Good fake, good pass. Good play. Good play, number 30. Michael Wagner
Peak brings
on that.
the ball up.
Bucket for Appalachian.
The Murphy down low to Patterson.
Oh, stay there on him.
That's
a
good
shot
D.
you want.
That's what you needed.
No.
Except you didn't box out.
The offensive boards have hurt him a lot this game, too. So.
Got to give Medley a lot of credit there for hustling to get that offensive rebound.
their main problem is kind of in the backcourt here. With between cleaning up the glass and then getting that ball across half court. That's where most of their problem has been.
So, I think Josiah Anderson, Raiders a junior, Zuloff's a sophomore. We're getting some younger guys in. So, like you said, game time, right? Experience for the young guys.
Yes, exactly.
It's good no-look pass there. Just didn't get it to fall.
Yeah, Reinhardt probably,
Peak I don't know. Looks like he's going to drive all the way, and he does.
And he does and scores.
Finisher. It's a good drive. Not in my kitchen, says Patterson.
Good shot.
Yeah, it's a good follow-up. 87-58, still 29-point game.
Josiah Anderson with that last jump shot.
Ready?
Nice little mid-range jump shot.
Turn around, can't get it to go.
We got a couple more games in this gym to follow. Got a third-place game. Day Spring Bible College, the host of the tournament this year, and Crown College from Tennessee. So that should be a good matchup, and that will be followed by the first-place matchup between Patrick Henry and Word of Life, which should also be a really good game, I think.
I haven't seen Patrick Henry play, but I heard they absolutely dominated Crown.
Yeah, they look like they have a lot of bodies and a lot of good athletes.
I've been not involved, I'm a parent, right? But the last 3 years, seeing a lot of these teams.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And they're all pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Knocked away by Kuyper on that one, and I think a foul on 15 for Appalachian trying to get it back.
Caleb Murray could jump in here, but I'm guessing Kuyper replaced Lancaster.
That is correct.
In the tournament?
It was Lancaster's JV.
Got it.
And number 0, who's had quite a game, had a pretty good game for himself today.
Yeah, he's
Can't
put
get that one down. And I'm still cheering for these guys to try and get within 20 here. Reinhardt barreling through the lane. He loves that right-handed lane and drive. I think if you're Appalachian, I think you got to find some more shooters to put around that guy. Because if you had a shooter in the corner where they can't double on him, and he has a couple options to fire outside, I think that would really help out their team a lot.
And you can get back in the game with threes quick.
Yeah,
if you had that guy.
Sure, exactly. Yeah,
right?
And you don't have tons of size, right? So if you don't have a lot of size, if you're hitting threes, you make their bigs come out and guard you. This guy's good from the free throw line.
Works both ways. Then you open up the lane for him after that when they go to guard the shooter.
So we're at 87-60. Just over 4 minutes left. A timeout there for Appalachian. It's going to be a full timeout. Going to give his guys a chance to regroup. I like this timeout. I think it's a good chance to talk about it. I think you want to use these 4 minutes, probably the last 4 minutes of your season, and see what you can do against
battle till the end
against a bigger, better team. And maybe he heard me say, let's get within 20, boys. Come on, let's do this.
There you go.
We'll see what happens. And
we're going to take a quick break.
We'll take a break.
Be right back.
Yep. All right, welcome back. Last 4 minutes of the game. Appalachian Bible College and Kuyper JV team. And 27-point game. I think this game is decided, but these Appalachian Warriors don't know that, and they're out here playing some defense, bringing the juice. The coach is waving wildly on the sideline.
A lot of energy.
There we go. Oh, but Parnell says, let's take the energy out of the room here, boys. So
put a pin in that balloon.
Fantastic fantastic memories of a Fighting Illini team way back in the day. I think it was a D. Brown, Darren Williams.
There you go.
My guy was Roger Powell on that team.
Oh, wow.
Watched him play high school basketball and then college. They were down by like 15 with 4 minutes left. Came back to win it just because they just had such a wild team. Just like they could just score points in a hurry, right? So I don't think we're going to see that here today, but I love the juice coming out of that timeout. And Warriors pouring it on. I love the coach jumping up and down, trying to get that stop. And, hey, if you're going to come back, this is the way to do it. Free throw line, that time does not move, right? So you get those points, and time stands still. And, again, Kuyper at past the bonus point there with 8 fouls. So you can hopefully get to the line a lot if you're Appalachian here, trying to make something happen.
Who was the coach of that team, Adam?
That would have been Bill Self, I believe, although – was it?
I was going to ask who the coach was before Self.
Bill Self, and then I think Bruce Weber took over for them.
Inherited the championship team.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So.
Lost to North Carolina.
Yes, they did. By 5 points, as I recall.
And the only championship, what's his name, that coached North Carolina?
Oh, yep, I saw that coming. Number 2 stepping in, Johnson. Hopefully he's okay. He got leveled there. A little bit slow to get up. It looks like he's okay. He took one right on the gut there.
Here's a replay if you want to see it again.
Yeah, let's see that again for sure. So great step in there, fight Johnson. And I love that gutsy play. Again, I mean this game's all but over, but these guys no quit. You got to give them credit for that. So I'd love to see that. Here comes Reinhardt dribbling down. Little stutter step there. Ferena looking, dishes it over to number 10. Holdersby with a bucket. Good play. And they got their press set up again. Number 0.
Parnell.
Isabel.
No, that was one.
Isabel, yep.
Coast to coast.
Yeah, I thought it was number 0 Isabel, but it was a good play by both of them for sure.
Luther Head, that was the other guy I was thinking of.
Who's that?
Luther Head.
Oh, yeah, Luther Head, yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I'm trying to remember who's their big.
02, 03, something like that.
Yeah.
05, I think, is when, and I'm not Googling this, I'm going from memory.
Yeah.
It was when they made it to the championship.
Yeah.
At Weber's first year.
Yeah. That
the
sounds
team
right.
he inherited from Self.
Yep. Exactly.
Roy Brown, who never won anything anywhere, but he inherited Dean Smith's team that year. Was that his name? Was he Kansas coach forever?
I can't.
Roy. Is it Brown?
Is it Royce Smith?
Do you know who I'm talking about? He coached Kansas forever. He left, and after Dean Smith retired, he went to North Carolina.
Okay.
And he inherited that last Dean Smith team.
Right.
And beat the Illinois team in the final.
Funny. Yeah, I can't remember who that coach was. I think I tried to block it out of my mind, obviously. All right, 30-point game here. We're still trying to get within 20. Come on, Warriors. Here we go.
2 minutes left.
Dribble drive. He's got a mid-range jump shot. Takes it. Not a bad shot. I like that shot for him. Johnson. He's been a good player for him all game. He just came out with that charge, so I'm glad to see him back in. But he's okay. Good rebound. Just grab that ball.
148.
Those are the things
They're still battling.
You want to work on. Reinhardt.
He hurt his leg again.
He was trying to find a guy. Couldn't find him, though. Stop it for a second. The last thing you want to see is somebody get hurt here, too, right? The game's decided, too. So
I thought he pulled a quad.
Yeah. I saw him come up short, too. Yeah. So you just want to be careful, too. Like, let's not, you never want to see an injury, but especially a game that's already out of hand and already done. Those are the kind of shots I want to see now. Try and put those down. But
he was open.
Yeah, he was open, and Johnson comes back to inbound that one after the long football pass and bucket. Just a quick timeout here to get the subs in. Yep, just get the fresh bodies in. Make sure these guys who are out there running are okay and good.
Biggest lead of the game, 42. No,
Yeah.
32.
32, yeah.
95-63.
We've had some high-scoring games. Last night we had a great barn burner, like you were talking about with Dayspring and Word of Life. What was that? What did that finish out as? Were both teams over 100, or was it? I can't remember the exact score. But it was.
Hold on,
we've had some high-scoring games.
Yeah,
I believe it was 106-99.
Okay, 99. Okay, yeah, I knew we were right there. So, yeah, some good basketball.
I don't know. Have we ever
scores.
seen in these tournaments 2 teams score over 100 points in the same game? Caleb would know that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Huh?
Definitely.
And Caleb, most of these courts are college courts. Is that correct?
Everyone.
Yeah. So we're the only one playing on a high school court.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
But if there's any listener at home who wants to donate $10 million, earmark it. We'll get a new field house at the new
We'll bump
campus.
that wall, or bump the wall out on the on the
Okay.
one
Yep.
end.
There you go. So, well,
Well,
maybe
let's bump 2 walls. We'll put some bleachers in
honestly,
while we're at it.
you send $2 or $3 million right now. It's going straight into the Long Grove property. So I don't know. I'm not sure if there's anything happening with the gym, but maybe save that for a few years and then you can send it in. So, but I was just going to say that does factor in maybe a little bit on the scoring. I don't know if it would help increase the scoring just because you just have less distance to run. You're moving that ball up and down the floor a little bit faster maybe than you're used to in a college court. So I don't know if that's a factor. Or maybe it makes it harder to score.
Well, I was going to say,
right?
I think it's
smaller
harder
court.
for Appalachian when these presses happen.
Yeah.
You don't have enough.
You don't have that
as much
length.
space.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, for me, I'm thinking the shorter court probably favors Appalachian because you get a longer court and you get a bigger bench and more guys to run in there and
True.
faster,
True.
bigger, stronger guys.
And they're going to get
running that
open.
floor.
On the,
I think
on
they're
the
going to be getting
fast breaks.
open more on
Yeah.
those fast breaks. I think it hurts your better team. I think it helps the underdog maybe a little bit to be in a smaller gym. But it's hard to know sometimes, right? It's hard to the what ifs, right? So
Coulda, shoulda, woulda. 45 seconds
we're
left.
down to the last. Yep, underneath the last minute. Nice bucket there,
They're
Wagner.
still battling.
I like that little lefty layup there.
98-67. There's
Or
a
holder
carry
speed.
got
Holder
away
speed
with.
there for Appalachian. Good bucket.
Jump ball.
Coach loves to see it. Coach loves
Kuyper's
to
going
see
to
that.
stay in possession of the ball.
And right now, it's also a matter of pride here. Can you keep them underneath 100?
Right.
So
That's a good
Appalachian
point.
battling here, trying to stop them off that 100 mark.
The answer's
And
no.
the answer is no. Peak brings them to the peak of 100
Peak performance
points.
to
We
get
had
to
to bring
100.
that punt. I'm sorry, guys. We just had to bring that in somewhere. So, out of bounds, or I don't know what the call was there, but
23 seconds left. 167.
Apologize for the scoreboard maintenance.
What's that?
and Holders B, nice little buck. Oh, I thought that was going in. Yeah, he's probably going to pull out and just call it good. 100's a great spot to end.
I agree.
Great battle. Great
Good job,
battle by
Coach.
both
Good
teams.
job.
Obviously,
Both
Appalachian
teams.
coming up short, but both competing. Tom, any last thoughts before we wrap it up here?
I appreciate both teams battling until the end. They both really went at it the whole way. It was fun to watch.
Yep.
It's a pleasure to hang out with you, Adam.
Yes.
Thank you
same.
for spending some time together. Thank you for joining us on the Eagle Sports Network. We will take a break. We'll be back with the third place game, which starts at 2 o'clock between Dayspring and Crown. And for Adam Reyes, I am Tom Murray saying thanks again for being with us and have a fantastic finish to your weekend.